So while I'm struggling to get on with my work that you can see in front of me, I say work because I'm struggling because there's only one word written on the piece of paper and other pieces of paper there with other words on it that I've thrown away in disgrace and disgust because it's rubbish. Oh, the joys of my job. I'm going to do a little special video actually on something that I received off Germany, or from Germany I should say, last Friday I believe it was, or was it last Monday? No, it was last Monday. Sorry, not last Friday. Last Monday. Although, probably when I upload this video, that will actually be not a very good reference to time because you won't know what last Monday that was. Oh no, wait, no. YouTube puts the date of the upload of the video below the video. Oh, that's okay then. Ignore what I'm saying. I am exceptionally tired. But the thing that I got from Germany is what I'm going to be looking at in this video. However, I did film this video actually on the Monday night when I received the box. However, when I filmed it, I stupidly filmed it in such a way that you could actually see all my personal contact details on the box in question. So I had to delete that bit of the video in order to preserve my privacy. Although, to be fair, these days I'm sure they can find out where I live just by looking at the paper I'm using. Interweb's a very smart place these days if you know what you're doing, and also quite lethal. But that's not the point. The point being is this is the box it arrived in. Oh yes, and this time I've removed my personal details. All you've got is ENG and Großbritannien, which I believe is Gross Britain. Yes, Gross Britain in German. That's not... No. Anyway, it's Great Britain, by the way, not gross. Britain isn't gross much. But yes, as you can see, I got this package from Germany, but you can tell because of all the lovely stamps that the person from Germany put on there. Look at all these stamps with the snowmen and the Deutschland and the 60 and the snowman's hat and the snowmen's scarves, and look how happy he is because, you know, German snowmen are the happiest snowmen in the world. Yep, quite a lot of them. And of course, we've got flowers and 25 and 90 and Deutsche Post and an R and a barcode, and you'll probably know what it is if you scan that on your phone with some sort of thing. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how technology works anymore these days. All I do know is I know how boxes work. So, what is in the box, you might be thinking? Well, as you can tell from the title of the video, come on camera, focus. Focus camera, focus on my hand. Yeah. Okay, focus on the box now. Doesn't want to focus these days. Oh well, never mind. It's only a mobile phone camera. I'll focus it on here. There we go. It's not so blurry. But yes, what I got in the box was something rather special. It was a video game, if you are wondering, and it is a very special game as well. So I won't beat about the bush. I shall now cut to when I actually open the box to reveal what's inside it. It is opened. Let's see what's inside. German packing paper. Lovely. More German packing paper. Lovely. Ooh. A poster. What's in it? I don't know. Actually, I do know, but you don't know. Unless maybe you do. Actually, some of you might know what this is. We'll find out in a second. But a poster is a good start. Ah, there it is. You can just see it now. Wrapped up in bubble wrap. Oh yes, this is a box. Another box wrapped in bubble wrap. Let's get rid of the the brown box for a second. Let's have a look at this. Yes, you can see it through the bubble wrap. Something that is quite awesome. Last Hope, pink bullets, 524 megs, AES, Advanced Entertainment System. Yes, this is Last Hope pink bullets for the Neo Geo AES, developed by DEV.TEAM, and they've sent me a copy through the post. Because I bought a copy, that's why. Yeah, see the logic behind that? You buy something and you get it delivered? It's pretty good. You should try it out sometime. Right, let's get it out of the bubble wrap. Oh, this is very professional. Ah, there we go. Nice, clear and crystal. Wow, clear anyway. Wow, I say clear. It's clear enough, at least in this light. Anyway, this light's pretty yellow in this room for some reason, so you won't get to see the full colour spectrum, but you'll get to see some of it. So yes, Last Hope, pink bullets for the Neo Geo AES, the English copy. There it is on the side, as you can see. AES, Advanced Entertainment System. Pink bullets, Last Hope. Actually, yeah, pink bullets, Last Hope, I should say. Not Last Hope, pink bullets, because pink bullets is on the top, not the underneath bit. It's not a subtitle, it's the main title. The subtitle is Last Hope. It's even got it on the front as well. Pink bullets, Last Hope. That actually sounds like a better game. Right, let's see what we've got on the back. Ooh, Enjoy this action shooting game and blast off the evil empire. Yes, I will blast off the evil empire. Not destroy it, not defeat it, blast off it. Because, yes, that makes English sense. Let's see what the blurb says. The evil empire is rushing at light speed across the galaxies. Not just one, all of them. Heading towards Mother Earth. Yes, we are no longer called Earth. We are called Mother Earth because Earth has a mother. And we've been living on Mother Earth all this time? I don't know. Barely 24 hours ago. That's quite the right amount of time that I had this package, actually. Yeah, well done, blurb. Right, focus camera. Good lad. They penetrated the last defense line of our galaxy, the Artian. I can't pronounce that for some reason. Argent. I'll go with Argent. That's not the correct pronunciation, but hell, to hell with it. The Argent laser belt. So it's not exactly our Earth. This is a different Earth in a different galaxy. The Argent laser belt. Oh wait, no. Last defense line of our galaxy, the Argent laser belt. That could be referring to the name of the galaxy or the name of the last defense line. Not quite sure which one that is. Oh well, whatever. Millions of innocent people perished in our space colonies. Outer space colonies. Millions? Really? That's not good. How do you know that? 70% of our fleet was destroyed during first contact. That's oddly specific statistics. Our intelligence has now extrapolated their arrival within 6 days. Conventional weapons cannot stop them. Oh, they never can when you need them to. Our last hope is in your hands. Ah, the title. Roll credits. The Z-42 Warp Star. Okay, we have a Z-42 warp star in our hands, and we're our last hope, or this galaxy's last hope anyway. Warp into their territories and destroy their leader before they reach Earth. Sounds like a plan. So, yep, as you might be able to see from the pictures there, it is a shooter game. You can tell because there are pink bullets flying around. It's actually kind of difficult to see where the actual player character sprite is in this. You can just about see it there, actually, inside that yellow curly-whirly thing, which is an enemy. It's something that's been ripped off from... I forget the name of the game now. Blast it. But yes, our spaceship is in the middle there. It's a bit hard to see. And hard to see there too. But yes, it's a horizontal shooter game. And it's very interesting, this one, because this game was NG DEV.TEAM first ever game for the Neo Geo AES way back in 2006, I believe, or 2007, one of the two. I think it's 2006. Yes, Last Hope was their very first Neo Geo AES game, but then they decided that because of a few problems with it that people picked up on when they bought their copies all those years ago, they decided to remake it, or at least remaster it even, with a few extra enhancements and extra changes to the game to make it easier to play and to make it more awesome. So this is actually a remastered version of their very first game, and I thought I'd purchase it because I'm trying to collect all of NG DEV.TEAM games, but sadly I'm lacking two of them. Fast Striker is the one that I could have purchased, but sadly I decided not to because I saved my money up for a holiday instead. That was a foolish thing to do. And then their recent one called Ration, which is another horizontal shooter game, which looks really awesome, by the way, because I've seen the trailers on the interwebs on YouTube. If you haven't seen the trailer for Ration, spelt Razion, please have a look at it. It looks really good. I can't buy that one either because I actually have no money, which is a shame. So first one, Fast Striker, I could have bought, but I decided to save up my money for something else. And Ration, the new one, I can't afford it, which is a darn shame. But I've got the other games. I've got this one, Last Hope Pink Bullets. That's their latest one to be shipped out. The last one was Neo XYX. I've got that. And Gunlord. I've got that one as well. Maybe one day I'll get the other two via eBay or something. But for now, I have just the three. So, yes, game. Let's have a look. Box. Let's have a look at the box. There's a big, meaty, alien robotic guy with a horrible skull-like face and red glowy eyes and a red glowy shoot me here and I'll explode light above on his forehead. And he's also got teeth because robot metal skull head things have teeth because they need to chew on things. Yes, that makes sense. Some sort of mechanism stuff below with a big bright light, probably raw energy or something like that. The title at the bottom. Last Hope, NG DEV.TEAM, copyright 2014. I don't remember seeing that on any of the other game boxes. I think they've added that in. 524 megs, that's how big the game is, but that's not megabytes, by the way. If you're thinking that, it's megabits. If you want to convert that into megabytes, you've got to divide that by 8. So 524 divided by 8 is... my maths is not really good. It's just over 50 megabytes, probably like 52, 53, something like that. I don't know, but something like that. AES Advanced Entertainment System, that means Neo Geo Advanced Entertainment System, but they can't use Neo Geo because that'd be copyright. And on the side again, once again, that, and of course, the stuff on the back. Lovely. Reproduction be prohibited, except when they do it. Ah. Right, let's open her up and have a look at the cartridge then. I'm keen to have a look at this. Ooh, there's the manual. And their traditional cellophane leaflet envelope thing. And ooh, have a nice day. Well, unfortunately, I won't be having a nice day because I have a stupid amount of stuff and work to do over the next few hours and very little sleep, and there's a lot of pressure on. But I'll worry about that later. But I shall have a nice day as best I can. So thank you for that, manual. Thank you. And then, of course, the game cartridge. Look at the game cartridge. Right then, I'm going to try and compare this to the cartridge I had for Neo XYX, because unfortunately you won't see that video anymore. I did do a similar video to this for Neo XYX, and I complimented that the cartridge was really well made. It felt really rugged in the hands and really nice. This one, it's about the same really, I think, which is good. Good consistency. Yeah, it feels pretty rugged. It feels a bit lighter than Neo XYX for some reason, and yet this game's got more megs in it than Neo XYX, so I'm not sure. Maybe my arms are stronger than they once were, perhaps. I don't know. But either way, it feels good in the hand. The label looks nice. Made in Germany. Wonderful. Germans always make good stuff. AES, Advanced Entertainment System on the top there. Just because it is. And there's the cartridge slots on the bottom and on the back. There's a holographic label with a number on it, just to confirm it's official. And SNK made in Japan embossed on the cartridge because of the cartridge shells used to have them, at least for the original Neo Geo games. Anyway, right, let's give a good whiff of the pins just to see what they smell like. Ooh, they actually smell good. Yes, they smell of some sort of, well, not cold, that's just me, but they do smell of electronics and fresh electronics at that as well. I love the smell of a good cartridge. Oh, and a bit of bubble wrap at the bottom there as well to keep the cartridge in place in the box. I don't remember that. That's last time. Was that a first? I don't know. Perhaps there was bubble wrap in the Neo XYX. I can't remember, and you won't either because you won't be able to see that video because I've had to get it, take it down. Perhaps there was bubble wrap. I can't remember. And then SNK embossed on the box again because this is a good reproduction box that they get printed, I believe. Paper, what are you doing falling off? What are you? Oh, you're a test paper. Go away. We'll give people the answers. Right. So, I'll put the cartridge back, which is good. And I shall have a look at this manual. I apologise for the poor camera angles. I happen to do this pretty quick, actually, because of limited memory on my phone camera, that is. And I have a lot of stuff to do. But yes. Oh, the box won't close this time. Oh, I'll close in a bit. Perhaps it's the bubble wrap. Oh, I hope it closes, otherwise that'll be a bit bad. But then again, well, I hope it closes. Right, so manual. And there's also some extra bonus goodies and stuff in there. Right, we'll get this out and have a look at the manual, and then we'll have a look at the posters. And I think if I reach into the box of awesomeness that this game came in, yep, there's also a soundtrack as well. Isn't that lovely? Yes, I got the limited edition version of this game, which just means you get soundtrack posters and postcards and stuff, so that's always good. I always like to get limited editions of games that I really look forward to playing, and this one I certainly do. However, sadly, I won't be able to play this till Christmas because my Neo Geo is back at home, and I'm not going to be able to go home till Christmas. So hopefully Christmas time I shall do a gameplay video as well on my channel so we can actually see some real gameplay. But for now, this is more of an unboxing video. So yeah, right, back in a bit and I'll have the manual out. It did close. It did. I just had to take the bubble wrap out. Right, let's have a look at the bonus stuff. So, have a nice day. As the spaceship explodes stuff in the background. Very good. It's a postcard. Lovely. Never use it, but I will keep it. I think this is a bookmark or a sticker thing, I believe. Got some chick with some sort of eye shield, goggle, visor. That's the word I was looking for. Yep, very nice. Very... there's Japanese on there as well. Don't know what it says. Never mind. Either way, very nice, very nice. Another one here of the game cover this time. Similar to Neo XYX. Neo XYX had similar stuff with it. I think I actually got less with it this time. I think Neo XYX had a few more things with it, whereas this one, not quite so many, although I haven't opened up the manual yet. Let's open up the manual. Let's have a look. I might just have to move in a bit. Right, so there's the front cover of the manual. There's the back cover with NG DEV.TEAM's logo on it. That's their new logo. A bit strange, but I like it. Right there. Last Hope in Japanese. I think that's the blurb in Japanese on the back. Content. Story, stages, system, techniques, enemies, credits. Okay, right, so... Oh, it's all in Japanese again. Oh, this is odd. I remember it all being in Japanese before. I did order the English version. No, no, it is in English. Oh, I'm not quite. I don't know. I don't quite understand. Anyway, what stages have we got? Desert Lab, Dark Seed, Nebula, Creepy Waters. I wish the camera would focus a bit more. Yay, there we go. Melting Spirits and Zardian. Very strange names that I will probably never remember. And then the controls at the top here. Movement with the joystick on the Neo Geo AES control pad. Not the control pad, the joystick pad even, the arcade style pad. A is to shoot and hold down for beam. B is to rotate unclockwise. Do you mean anti-clockwise, game? Unclockwise. I like that word though. I might try and use that in the future. Yes, and then C is to rotate clockwise. Yeah, unclockwise. I suppose that is technically right, but I think anti-clockwise is what you were looking for. But never mind. I won't snub it too much. So there's a little explanation of the ship. You've got a beam gauge, which basically means as you hold down A button, I assume, to hold down for the beam. That's what happens. It charges up your beam. Beam fires out from the front of the ship. And then you've got this weird disc sticky thing that sort of rotates around. I think that's what it's referring to with the unclockwise and clockwise rotation. You're allowed to move that around you. Don't know much about it actually other than that. There's our ship in more detail. We've got boost, speed up, Z42 warp star technology. I think you spelled technology wrong there as well, but never mind. So it should end with a Y, not IE, but still I like that. Technology sounds French. Arms, basic unit shot, plasma charge beam, unit plasma shot, homing and carbon missiles, because carbon missiles are important. Cluster bombs, very important. Brown, yellow, green things, pilots. Vanessa Gaiden. Oh, that is interesting. I thought so. This is the prequel to Gunlord. I thought their games had some connections with each other, or at least some of them anyway. If you don't know, Gunlord is another game that DEV.TEAM did for the Neo Geo AES, and there's Sega Dreamcast as well. They also make games for the Sega Dreamcast, usually the same games as these, but they port them onto Neo Geo AES, Neo Geo MVS, which is the arcade version of Neo Geo AES, but both of them are technically the same, so they've got the same technology, and they're just Sega Dreamcast. But yes, Gunlord had a character on it, which apparently the main character was looking for his wife, which was called Vanessa Gaiden, and Vanessa Gaiden is the character you play in this game. I thought there was a connection. Oh, God, if only I had more stuff to show you with to make that connection, but that's really cool. So this is the prequel to Gunlord, so this and Gunlord are linked. That is awesome. Really, really awesome. I wonder if Neo XYX is linked to this as well in some way. I think it might be. I'm not sure. But that is really cool that this is a prequel to... their first game even was a prequel to Gunlord. That's really neat. I like that. Well done, DEV.TEAM. Bonus points right there if I had a point system to measure your awesomeness on. But brilliant. Excellent. Right, yes. Anyway, what I would recommend you do is look up Gunlord on the YouTube or something and watch somebody's video of it. Or if you already have the game, then you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go look it up. Good idea. Right, camera, can you focus, old chum? Can you focus? Might be hard to focus because I'm moving about. Sorry, I'm not a very good filmer, like I said before, so you will have to bear with me. Focusing? Could be the poor light as well, actually. Maybe the poor light's not helping. It's not really focusing that much. Alright, well, maybe it'll focus in a bit then. Anyways, let's see what else this manual's got. Bullet pointing, survival techniques. Well, I would like to know what they are, but it's all in Japanese, which is rather unfortunate. Ship hiding. Hide behind your enemy, perhaps? I have no idea. Oh, I see. Bullet pointing, as in the bullet's going in that direction, so you move your ship that way to avoid it. Good techniques. I like that. I shall definitely use that, because, at first I thought, ooh, let's get hit by bullets and see if that helps us survive. But now you've told me to dodge the bullet. I know now I was wrong. Right, another one is ship hiding. Not quite sure what that means. Bullets going towards a block. Oh, I see. The bullet's about to hit an obstacle, and you hide behind the obstacle so the bullet doesn't hit you because it hits the obstacle first. In other words, a temporary barrier of some sort. Interesting. Butterfly collecting. Okay, I didn't know that butterfly collecting aided in your extension of lifespan. I take it back. Any offence I may have caused to butterfly collectors at all during any of my videos, or any time at all in any of my life, all of my life, at any point in my life, have I offended any butterfly collectors ever? And you know who you are. I take it back. You are awesome. Butterfly collecting is the key to survival, apparently. So if you're not taking it up, take it up now. It's important. Right. Pod walking. I don't know. Screw diving, yes, screw diving. It's an awful sport. And then bullet soaking. Oh, you can use your disc sticky thing to absorb bullets. Let's see. Can we get the camera to focus again so I can read this blurb? Come on, camera. Come on, camera. I don't think it wants to focus for some reason. I really don't know why. It seems to be focused sort of more on the background. It won't focus on the foreground. Okay, never mind. Right, I shall read it out. You can raise up your score by making use of two multipliers. The first is the bullet absorb multiplier, and the second is the beam chain multiplier. I have no idea what those are until we play the game over Christmas, so until then, don't ask me any questions, I don't know. The individual score value for each enemy you destroy does multiply by both multipliers. Well, that's good to know. By absorbing enemy bullets, you can increase your bullet absorb multiplier. Ah, I think I see what you mean. Additionally, you can increase this multiplier by absorbing bonus containers and hidden special bonus items. In other words, find stuff, shoot stuff, and don't die, and your score will go up. Good plan. Beam chaining. By chaining enemies with your full charge beam, you can increase your beam chain multiplier. Oh, another multiplier. Oh, this must be the second multiplier, and that one being the first multiplier. Okay. Beam chain multiplier is decreasing by 1 point per second while you don't beam chain enemies, so be quick. I like the fact that the English in this is quite broken as well, which is good because in other Neo Geo AES games of the past, when they translated the manuals into English, the English was generally broken in that as well. I mean, not terribly broken. I mean, it still makes sense to the most part, but just occasional like grammatical mistakes or misuse of words mistakes quite funny. So I like that. I don't, NG DEV.TEAM are pretty good at translating the things into English. For German people, they're pretty good at it. So maybe this is what the original manual back in the day, and they've done it on purpose to sort of match the spirit of the old Neo Geo AES manuals. Or maybe they just got it wrong by accident. Who knows? Either way, it's amusing and I like it, and I won't hold it against them. Right, some of the enemies, I assume. What have we got? It's all in Japanese. I can't make a head nor tail of it, so let's make a good guess. We've got we've got a dual-faced orange ball laser gun thing, and those dual faces look reasonably happy. That's the best I can come up with there. So it's a big giant ball gun with happy faces. We've got a multi-eyed. It looks something like, oh god, what was that Yu-Gi-Oh card called? Oh Jesus, thousand-eyed something. Pegasus had it. It was his main monster. You fuse it with relinquished and something. I forget now. Thousand Eyes. Oh, I love that Yu-Gi-Oh card. It was a really cool card, and I forgot what it was. Blast. Either way, it looks like one of those, if you can remember what that is. Some orange pod M&M breaking apart thing with a gun. The dragon thing from Gaiden, I think it was. Oh, I don't know. A pink thing. And an alien. Yeah, that looks like it. An alien. Right, interesting enemies. Great, fantastic. And then credits. Lovely credits. Tim Helvig, Rennie Helvig, both of you. Well done. Well done indeed for making so many Neo Geo AES games for me to purchase and spend lots of money on, and other people to do the same, and then play it for a little bit, enjoy it, and then put it on a shelf and never play it again. No, they're good. They are good. I'm being serious. They are brilliant developers, and I hope they can. They said they got another 2 more games to come out, hopefully for the Neo Geo AES in the future. I hope that is the case, because I'd love to buy them and collect them. Programming, other stuff. Yep, all cool. All cool. Yep. Oh wow, they did most of it. Oh, Raphael Dial. He did the music. Good. He's pretty good at that stuff. Stephen Wen cover artwork. Well done, Stephen Wen. Very good. Manual sketches by a name I can't pronounce, but either way, well done. Very nice manual, by the way. And then some more people at the bottom again. Stage 5 music arrangement. Oh, it required 2 people to arrange the music. Oh, can't wait to play it out. Well, that's the manual then. So, very interesting. We've seen the game cartridge. We've seen the box. We've seen that. I'm not going to get out the soundtrack so much because it's pretty pointless, really. It's just a CD. I'll probably have that on the disc cover. That's fine. So, all that's left is to have a look at the posters. So, I'm going to unroll the posters onto my bed, and then we'll have a look at those, and then I think we'll call that a video. Right, back in a sec. And there's the first poster. There is 2, by the way. One less than Neo XYX. I think with Neo XYX I had 3 posters, but this time I've only got 2. But as you can see, it's basically the cover of the box as a poster. Very nice, very awesome. No problems with it whatsoever. Very nice printed paper, by the way. That's very nice printed quality. Shame about it being rolled up and it's all going to be all bent and flimsy, but as a poster it works fine. So, well done. And the second poster of Vanessa Gaiden. At the bottom there is the logo of the game. There it is. And this is quite a nice dark or sparring poster, I think. I really like it. Again, good paperwork, good printing. overall very, very dark, actually, but at the same time, it's full of mystique and intrigue. I actually can't wait to play this game. Now that I know it's a prequel to Gunlord, I'm really looking forward to playing it, which, again, I can't do till Christmas time, sadly. But Christmas time, I shall make a video of it. I shall record the gameplay footage. We shall have a go at it, and we shall have my whole opinion on the game. But in terms of the limited edition, I'm very happy with it. It's all good. Again, well done, Tim Helvig and Rene Helvig and all the rest of the NG Dev team for producing such fine work once again. Yeah, all is good. Nice poster indeed. Right then, well, that's my unboxing video of Last Hope Pink Bullets. A little bit rushed, I appreciate, but well, yeah, it is, I suppose. But either way, I'm very happy that it's arrived. Again, really good condition. Love the box. Everything is hunky-dory. Yep, can't wait to play it. But again, won't be till Christmas time when I can actually get some gameplay footage up. But I am pumped to play this now because now I know it's a prequel to Gunlord. Again, if you don't know what Gunlord is, look it up on YouTube and watch a video on it, and you'll understand what I mean. But Gunlord was a fantastic game and still is a fantastic game, I believe. I think that's their best one to date. Neo XYX, I loved the free stuff you got. Again, the box and the cartridge was in immaculate quality. The only thing I didn't like about Neo XYX was that they claimed it to be a vertical shooter game. So unlike this game, which is a horizontal shooter, where you go from left to right on the screen, a vertical shooter means you start at the bottom of the screen and you work your way up. Makes sense, doesn't it? So horizontal shooter, that way. Vertical shooter, that way. Well, sorry, I'll try that again. That way, there we go. I forget the proper technical names for both. I forget the technical names for the orientation of the shooting games. One's Yoko and one's something else. But yes, I was annoyed with Neo XYX because Neo XYX was, again, a fantastic game. Really, really good fun to play. But in order to get vertical shooting, you had to hold the A button down on the Neo Geo AES pad when the game booted up. And that's fine. You hear this little noise when you do, and it means that the game's gone into vertical shooter mode. However, all it's done is it's flipped the screen 90 degrees to the left, I believe, which meant that you had to rotate your telly 90 degrees on its on itself, so that it was basically standing vertically in order to play it as a vertical shooter, which unfortunately for my telly, which was a flat screen telly on a stand, I couldn't do. So as you know, in terms of the vertical shooting aspect, I felt a bit lied to, but you know, it works. I mean, you know, I can have it a vertical shooter, and it does have the function. It just means you have to rotate your telly 90 degrees, which is rather annoying. But with this game, we don't need to worry about that because it's a horizontal shooter. It'll be fine the way it is, and I'm fine with that. But despite that little annoyance I had with Neo XYX, and that's only on the AES version. I'm not sure what it's like on the MVS version or the Dreamcast. I think the Dreamcast actually had a special mode where you can play it as a vertical shooter without turning your telly around, which is much better. But Neo XYX was a good game as well. I enjoyed that. As a good shooter game, it was very nice to play. Really good graphics, great music. And that's the good thing about NG Dev Team's game. Graphically, they look really good. And the music is usually solid, pumping music. For their new game, Ration, I've been watching their trailer and listening to the music for the stages. It's probably their best soundtrack to date. So if you want to check out Ration again, spelled R-A-Z-I-O-N on YouTube, the soundtrack to that game is absolutely thumping, and it's brilliant. And the soundtrack to Gunlord was good, and Neo XYX's soundtrack was even better. Fast Striker's soundtrack's brilliant as well. That was a vertical shooter. And that, interestingly enough, Fast Striker was a vertical shooter that didn't require you to orientate your game 90 degrees. So I was a bit annoyed by the fact that you had to do that with Neo XYX. Again, it's got something to do with the screen ratios. They did it on purpose to try and replicate an actual arcade vertical shooter screen. So whereas Fast Striker was a 4:3 screen, and even though it was vertical shooter, it didn't have the true vertical shooter screen orientation, if that makes sense. But I prefer it like that. I thought it was going to be like Fast Striker, but it wasn't. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's still a good game, and I can always rotate my telly in the future if I get a different one. But yeah, I really like NG Dev Team's games, and I can't wait to play this. I'm sure this is going to be great. Now that I know it's a prequel to Gunlord, I'm even more pumped to play it. So yeah, really good. Right, definitely going to shut up now. Thank you very much for watching this. If you have, I'll have some gameplay footage of this game over Christmas, and then I'll give you my overall opinion on it. But until then, take it easy, have a good one. I'll see you in the next vid.